question.
Well, hello, PS51, and welcome back to DreamYard. Today, we're going to start a new lesson, and it's around storytelling. Yes, now that we've done so many characters and settings, it's time to put some characters and settings in a story. So, I want to give you the idea of the story that we'll be working on for quite a while. I am Mr. Wizard. That's my character. I'm a wizard. And I am running for president of Magic Land. Now, in Magic Land, we have so many mystical creatures. We have unicorns, we have fairies, we have trolls, we have demons, we have angels, we have alicorns, we have Pegasus. There's so many. And as president, or not yet, but as I'm trying to run for president, I need to find out what the individual needs of each of the mystical creatures are. And then try to create a campaign where I can get their votes when I think about what they all need as a community. But first, let's start with the individual. And guess what? We're here today with one of the mystical creatures from Magic Land. Well, hello. Hello there. Can you tell us your name and what character are you in Magic Land?
Oh, hello. My name is Chrysanthemum, and I am a fairy.
Chrysanthemum Fairy. So I'm going to write down a list, but I know a lot of you can't write. For the participants out there, for the students out there, I know that you're still learning to write, but just think about these answers. And if you can write some of them down, great. But if you can't, that's okay. Just think about the answers and that'll serve the purpose. So we're first thinking about the character. Do you remember what character Chrysanthemum was? A fairy. Okay, now as because I'm trying to run for president, I need to know what are the needs of the fairies? What can I do to serve your community better? Can you give me 3 different needs of a fairy? Now, while Chrysanthemum is thinking about those needs, I'd like you to do the same thing. Think about what would improve a fairy's life. Now, I'm going to write down Chrysanthemum's answers, but you think about your own. These are her ideas. You come up with your own ideas. Oh, sorry, Chrysanthemum. What are 3 needs of a fairies?
Well, firstly, fairies live in gardens. We live with the flowers and the trees, and we need our gardens to be clean. We can't have garbage in our gardens. So if you could help us make our gardens clean.
Oh, I love it. I think as president of Magic Land, I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to write clean gardens. Oh my goodness, that's such a good one. That will help not just the fairies, but that'll help a lot of people in the community. The unicorns love a good, clean, beautiful garden. All right, can you give us 2 more ideas of what your needs would be as a fairy?
Yeah, I was thinking sometimes we fairies have a problem and we need to get together to talk about it, but we don't have a space to meet. We need a community space where we can meet to talk about our problems.
Wow, a community space. I would love that for wizards too. I think we all need a community space where we can get together and discuss things. Can you give me 1 more need of a fairy?
Yeah. So fairies live in and amongst the flowers, and sometimes it's really, really crowded. We need more space so we can have more places to live. We need more green space.
More green space. Oh my goodness. That is such a great idea. More green space. Well, everyone, that is the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. In this part of our lesson, we're just understanding what the story is, running for president, and interviewing all the mystical creatures of the land and finding out what their needs are. Now, Chrysanthemum has answered the questions for herself, but I would like you to, again, think about what you would need as a fairy. Now, stay tuned for part 2, and we're going to do a drawing of a fairy. Yay! All right, bye for now, PS51. Bye, Chrysanthemum.